For most people in this world, Hamburg is a sophisticated city, knee-deep in culture, bright lights, diplomatic bigwigs and long-legged ladies. But for me, Hamburg is Helltown, Dogtown, a city of dark alleys, haunted souls and broken dreams. And like the poet says, that makes it my kind of town. The guy milking the schnapps is Hoge, $1 an hour PI with a soft heart and a weakness for any sweet babe in trouble. And as you would guess, it was a sweetie on the phone who said she'd been ripped off big and wanted me and Hoge to find the missing goods. When she said she worked at the dog area brat joint, we were off like a shot. All Hoge could think about was the broad, sultry voice and the currywurst she'd had waiting on the grill. As we neared the free port, something started to stink. I didn't know if it was Hoge dreaming about his Bombay hot dog or that stinking feeling you get when you know you're walking into trouble. Big trouble. When I waddled into the shop, the dame was crying a river of tears and the joint looked like a war zone. I knew she was no ordinary dame. This babe was the Hamburg Bratwurst Queen, and some lowlife hairball had ripped off her royal crown. And being day one of the Harbor Festival, the Queen's blessing of the Bratwurst dance would have to be cancelled if we didn't find her crown. Leaving the teary-eyed doll with Hoge, I hit the streets. I knew that finding the crown was not going to be easy. The town was loaded with scumbags who would fence the royal bonnet without thinking twice. But first I had an important call to make. The call of nature. Going down the waterfront, I checked out the dice where an egg-sucking thief might find a buyer. Wrong track. Next. The monkey in the pawn shop said he knew nothing about the queen or her missing headgear, but he did offer me a deal on a rhinestone flea collar. I passed. What else? Naturally, I checked with all the usual suspects in town, but no one was talking. Every lip was zipped. All I knew was time was running out, and I was getting nowhere. At one of those drag queen joints, it hit me like a ton of bricks. If someone was selling the stolen crown, what better place to find a buyer than a theater packed with sausage queens? Those boys love funny heads that sparkle. When I entered the theater, I knew what I had to do. Find the goods and keep my ass to the wall. I tore the place up and couldn't find the crown. I was about to grab a blow-up doll for Hoge when I heard someone coming. I was smelling like a $10 hooker as I headed back to the brat stand. My only hope was the crown had been returned and Her Majesty was standing proud and tall. She was standing tall, all right, but she was also ready to jump.
Ich spring! Nein, sorry! Ich kann doch nicht hingucken. Ohne meine Krone bin ich verloren!
Tu mir den Gefallen. Komm doch hier runter, hier ist doch viel schöner.
Ohne Krone ist alles verloren!
Wir fangen nochmal neu an.
Ohne Krone!
Lass doch endlich mal. Lass sie mal springen.
When I saw the blood-sucking news guy lapping it up, I wanted to puke on his yuppie shoes. And then it dawned on me. I raced inside. I prayed that Hoge could hold off the queen from nosediving into the big sleep. Looking around, I knew there had to be a surveillance camera, and there it was. Praying my hunch was right, I looked to the monitor. That's when I saw her take the crown from her head and set it on the counter. And all this time the crown had never left the joint. Knowing Her Majesty was about to jump, I highballed it for the floor barrel in the storeroom.
Krone, da ist sie ja.
Meine Krone!
Bulldog type.
That's right, it was a dirty job, but someone had to do it. And being a sucker for a cute babe with a royal smile, I knew it was worth it. Everything worked out real swell. The Bratwurst stands got their blessing and Hogue and Her Majesty got to play kissy face on the royal sausage yacht. And me, I was getting ready to suck down a huge beer and chew on a currywurst. 'Cause like the poet always says, that's how you put a smile on this old dog's face.